Hey, it's been a while. So I was just out sort of scouting locations for my next Sunday morning video, and this is a place called Finn Slough, which is absolutely fantastic. What a gem! I never knew this was here. It's 15 minutes from my house. It's a little tiny village, fishing village. There's about 20 people that live here, and they're quiet and they kind of keep to themselves. So I don't know if I'll be able to use it for a video, but I'd like to someday. But speaking of videos and scouting and music, well, okay, I was thinking music. There's a lot of stuff going on right now on YouTube's for the last couple days with a lot of copyright claims and a lot of stuff going on that way with a lot of big YouTubers. So I'll put their links down below with their stories and kind of how it's affecting them. It doesn't affect me per se, but Rick Beato, Paul Davids. Try that again. Cut. Rick Beato, Paul Davids, Glenn Fricker from Spectre Sound. They've all been hit by BMG, or is it BMG? UMG, whatever. Music, copyright strikes. And one of them, this is Paul Davids. This is absolute BS. This is one of the copyright strikes. You got to watch the video. Was on the D sus2 chord. It's a chord. It's not even a song. It's not someone else's song. It's not someone else's. It's a chord. So why would I even care about what's going on with that stuff? Their world doesn't affect my world. But I play folk music. I like playing the Newfoundland folk songs and the Irish folk songs that I do, and some other ones. Most of them are in the public domain, which is great. But if I don't do my due diligence beforehand to make sure that the song is okay to put on the YouTubes, then I can end up with a copyright strike. And since Paul Davids got a strike on a chord, teaching a lesson on a chord, D sus2, it's in a million songs. Great chord, by the way. Whoever owns the copyright on that, congratulations. But he had a, what was I saying? Copyright strikes. So my concern is that I do music that's traditional a lot of times. The stuff that I posted so far has been traditional, or actually, no, not all of it, because there are writers, like there was a writer to, what am I saying? None of my songs so far have been public domain songs. My bad. Traditional in the sense, yes, but it's, here's my concern. And I've seen this a lot with traditional music. Traditional music, to me, is intended to be shared to everybody. People's music, folk music. Folk music is intended to be shared. And then you got a song like, we'll say The Mermaid, which is what I was here at this beautiful location sort of scouting. The Mermaid is a traditional song. I can find no record of the writer's name anywhere. People have added verses, so yes, someone may have a claim to a verse or whatever. But it's also been made very popular by some groups like the Dubliners. And if you look at the Dubliners CD and information, the Dubliners will claim copyright on The Mermaid. So I don't play the Dubliners version, but I could very well put The Mermaid up and then get a copyright strike from the good people that take care of the good people at the Dubliners, or the Clancys, or whoever else, the Pogues, whoever else may have recorded that song and lay claim to it. That just ends up in this huge mess. So I don't even know if I want to do it. I don't think I want to do that song, right? I don't want any hassles. So I really have to think about this. This is very unfortunate that all this stuff is going on. Now, my channel's only got 11 subscribers and, like 20 views, so it doesn't really matter, right? But down the road, yeah. Sorry, it's horrible photography, but whatever. So my own copyright story. This is true. This is, I don't know how many years ago, at least 10 years ago. Newfoundland band, some great guys. Well, I assume they're great guys. They put out a CD and they put out a contest to do karaoke to a song. The band's name is Great Big Sea. It was a contest, so for poops and giggles. Then you had to enter. This is the kicker. Hey, you had to enter by posting it on a YouTube page or link to their YouTube page or something. I can't remember. It was a long time ago, but the whole thing. Oops, there we go. That's probably better. The whole thing was, a contest to win tickets or whatever. Anyway, so I took one song, and like lots of people did, they entered, and I recorded my own vocal on it, and I did it live, sort of like the music I play anyways. I played a mandolin part, so I had my own little mandolin part to the ditty. And then the contest came and went, and whatever, that's all good. And a winner was announced. And then, I don't know, I bet you it just sat on the YouTube page. And I bet you it was 6 months later, I got a copyright strike claiming from, I think it was Warner Music, claiming the song as theirs and they will take all funds. I appealed. I said, well, the song is theirs, but I did the voice, I did the singing, and I did the mandolin part. Besides that, it was part of a contest that the band promoted. So what's wrong with what I did? Anyway, they said, no, that's not going to count. We'll take legal action if you dispute it. So I said, okay, fine. I took the video down. They didn't actually ask me to take the video down. I could keep the video up. Just if it ever made money, they would take all the money, which is kind of an unfair thing that the music business is doing. Because, let's look at it this way. And if you go to the Rick Beato link, it talks about this. The legacy artists are the ones that are kind of the worst at this right now. And he has a great example. So a legacy artist is like, one of the old guys. Like, it depends on how old you are watching this, but Bruce Springsteen is a legacy artist. He's not going to have a new hit. Well, he might. God love him if he does. The Rolling Stones, they're a legacy artists. The Who, Led Zeppelin, if they ever decide to play again, they're a legacy artist. They've earned their keep. Aerosmith and all these other people, these sort of rock guys, but whatever, legacy artists in the folk world would be really Great Big Sea would kind of count, I guess, somehow. The Pogues and whoever, right? So anyway, a lot of these artists or their people, not necessarily the artists, are, they don't want people to post a cover of some guy in their bedroom playing the song that they like. And I wonder how that's going to affect music in the future, because you can't share it. I learned a lot of music just by sitting around with friends, listening to music, and we would, people would give me mixtapes, let me listen to a song, give me a tape with a bunch of songs on it, and that's how I learned about other kinds of music. That's how I first heard Frank Zappa, and because I sure never would have bought a record, even if you told me to, but I heard stuff. Now I'd buy a record, absolutely. So, by not allowing people to share the music on any platform anywhere, I think they're shooting themselves in the foot. They're eventually, no one's going to know who the Pogues are. No one's going to know who the Dubliners are. No one's going to know who Bruce Springsteen is, really. Yeah. Led Zeppelin, no, not going to happen. They're all no, I mean, those guys are good, but draw a line somewhere in the middle. Bob Dylan actually said it, and I'll probably get copyright strike for that, but Bob Dylan said the times are changing. That's the truth. I don't know if it's for the better or for the worse. Never mind that. Look at that view. Look at that. It's called Finn Slough. Just beautiful. All right, I'm done.